Right, folks, horns up, good afternoon, and welcome to Headbanger Eats live on YouTube. I can't remember the last time I went live on YouTube on this channel, but here I am today. And boy oh boy, 20,000 subscribers. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate all of you. And thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you keep enjoying all the content that I make on this channel. Right, so what are we doing today? Well, this is Headbanger Eats. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat. So I've got two idlis here from Shiv's Sagar restaurant. And I have this chutney from Shiv Sagar restaurant, which has been sitting in my freezer for 6 months. And I'm clearing out my freezer, so I took out the chutney. I ordered some idli from Shiv Sagar without chutney and sambar so that I could eat this. Now, one thing I like to do is I like butter idli. Butter idli is my favorite kind of idli. So I'm going to turn these idlis over and we're going to butter up these idlis and we're going to eat it with this coconut chutney. And I've also got some keema here. Keema, some pork keema that I made on a Headbangers Kitchen live stream. So, yeah, let's go. And thank you all once again for subscribing to Headbanger Eats. I hope you have been enjoying the content. And yeah, let's butter up those idlis. Ooh, yeah. How many of you have eaten butter idlis? And how many of you like butter idli? I love butter. Butter and bread and butter is like my comfort food. That's a lot of butter here, but that's okay. It's Sunday. There we go. We slathered on some butter on this. Alright, that's enough. Let's get some chutney. Smells fine. Like I said, this has been in the freezer for 6 months. Yep, that's fine. Let's get some of that chutney in the plate. Coconut chutney. This is coconut chutney from Shiv Sagar. I'm a big fan of Shiv Sagar chutney. Hello to everyone joining in. Good to see you all here. So let's get a bite of this butter idli and some of that chutney. Got a nice bite there. Look at the texture on the idli. So I've been told you get this texture on the idli because you're using rava in the batter. So yeah, cheers. Oh, that's good. So like many people in Mumbai city, I grew up with Shiv Sagar idlis and that's why I like them. I know for a lot of South Indian folks, maybe Shiv Sagar idli is not, the correct idli, but I really dig it. That's good. It's amazing what the freezer can do. You can store chutney for 6 months. I also told you guys I got this pork keema. So I'm going to take some of that pork keema. I don't know about you guys, but I love pork. So idli is like a fermented rice cake. You eat it with chutney, you dip it in sambar. Sambar is like a tomato lentil soup and it is a staple breakfast for a lot of people. So we got the idli. Let's put some of that pork on it, some of that chutney. We got a porky idli. Whoops. Oh, that's so good. So if you have a Indian restaurant anywhere near you, you can probably find idli if it's a South Indian restaurant. So idlis are eaten in the southern part of India, and a lot of Indian restaurants globally focus more on North Indian food. So that's why you'll see butter chicken, palak paneer, sagwala chicken. Those are all North Indian dishes. Whereas if you see dosa, idli on the menu, that's more Southern India. Yeah, let's give this another go. This pork tastes so good with the idli. Yum. That's good. It's also very filling. I have an idea. I'm gonna cut the idli down the middle so you can get more surface area. Spread that chutney on like a sandwich spread. Then top it with that pork. Oh yeah. There you go. That idli looks dry. I mean, I ordered it a while back, so with the butter and with the chutney, it's perfect. I'm enjoying my lunch. I'm glad. And the chutney will have been finished today. Not that I can eat the whole box of chutney, but let's get some more pork. There we go. Shiv Sagar idli, chutney, and pork. Good. I'm kind of full now. I must have like the tiniest appetite for a food blogger. One idli, a little bit of pork and some chutney, and I'm kind of done. I do want another bite of this one. Oh. Let's get some idli. Let's get some more of that chutney. Oh, that is good. Hello, Arnav. And hello to everyone else who's watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for 20,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate all your support. And I hope you've been enjoying all the content that I've been posting. I post about 3 times a week, so there's like new videos every alternate day. Idli, 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 IDLI. And there's also something called a Medu Vada, which is MEDU, Medu Vada, VADA, Vada. Medu Vada and idli. Medu Vada is deep fried, and that is also delicious. So yeah, if you get a chance to get it on DoorDash, why not? So dosa doesn't travel as well as idli. Idli is a much better item to order home because it's a little easier to reheat. Yes, IDLI and MEDUVADA, Medu Vada. Perfect. Medu Vada is 2 separate words, MEDU space VADA. But that is the correct spelling, yes. But let's get some more of that pork. Gotta get that protein. Some chutney. Some of that pork. And this is pork keema with roselle leaves. That's what these green leaves are. top music recommendations for people just trying to get into metal music? Sure, definitely start with Iron Maiden, Metallica, Judas Priest, and Black Sabbath. I think these four bands are a good starting point, and you can take it from there. Okay, I am going through the entire box of chutney. It's quite heavy though, coconut chutney. Delicious, but definitely heavy. I'm definitely going to be stuffed after this. There we go, chutney and pork. I actually don't like sambar at all. The only sambar I like is at my mother-in-law's house when I go there for like Vishu or Onam, and it's with ghee rice and sambar. That's the sambar I like. So I have been to Leaping Windows at Warsaw. Not a big fan of the food, and I don't drink beer, but it's a lovely place. Went there with some friends. Food wise, I'm not so. I don't think it's my cup of tea, but not bad for Warsaw. But I believe the beers are good and people like to go and hang there. So yeah, good spot. But just yeah, not like a foodie spot, I feel. But maybe if they're open for breakfast, I can go there and give it one more try. I'll look it up. Breakfast beer, why not? I'm coming to the end of my idli with chutney and pork, keema. There we go. The last bit of the idli. Soak in the chutney. Last bite. Do I still make keto diet videos? No. So this channel that you're watching is Headbanger Eats. It's my food blogging channel. The keto channel got shut down and renamed to HK's Keto and Low Carb Recipes. So on that channel, all the old recipes are there, and there is a new channel called Headbangers Kitchen New where I upload all the new videos. I do not have a recipe for idli yet because I always find it easier to buy idli. But we will definitely do an idli recipe. Have you tried idli with any sort of fish or mutton curry in Pune? Yes, I just saw a reel for that place today. I personally have had a lot of dosa with curry. Not idli so much, but dosa with like mutton curry, like appam and stew, and yeah, like I love dosa and meat. It's delicious. Yep, I mean, most people who have been doing keto long enough know how to edit recipes, but you know, a lot of people are new to keto and they don't know, so they need the recipes. But like I said, there are 400 recipes on the channel. So even if you're new to keto, there are 400 videos to help you on your keto journey. Yeah, so I'm gonna try idli next time with some curry. Definitely, I will make that video on idli. Probably do dosa video also. Yeah, should be fun. There's this amazing dosa that I want to try making at home, like a bone marrow dosa. Like, I mean, regular dosa is good, but like now imagine a bone marrow dosa. Dosa with bone marrow. That'll be so insane. I believe you get it in Chennai on the streets. So that would be quite exciting. Well, I guess I'm done with my eating now. There's a little bit of keema left. I can have like a spoon. I don't want to overeat as well. So I don't have anything for dessert today. So we'll just have a mint. Hello to everyone else joining in. Good to see you all. I have finished eating the 6-month-old chutney, which is perfectly fine because it was in the freezer. It was Shiv Sagar's famous chutney. I ate 2 idlis right now with it, which I got from Shiv Sagar, and I told them don't send any fresh chutney and sambar. I have to finish this. So that's done now. And now I have to go to my studio, write some music. Then I'm going for a concert in the evening. What is your Sunday looking like? Is it even Sunday where you are? I feel like I should finish this. Like there's like 2 bites of this pork left. Maybe I'll eat it later for a snack. I don't want to stuff myself till I feel sick. Am I right? Am I right? I am right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me about this channel, and I hope you've seen the new series, not the new series, but the restarted Tiramisu Wars and Steak Wars series on the channel, which has been uploaded recently. I just uploaded a episode of Tiramisu Wars this morning, so hope you enjoy that, and more videos coming as we go along. I'm also going to Malaysia for 7 days, so I will be blogging from there and sharing some cool content from Malaysia. I have not eaten at Sneha Hotel, but my wife has ordered from there because I don't like spicy food, so I don't order Indian food most of the time. Filled to the gills. I don't avoid certain foods before performing, but I don't eat before I go on stage. Like if I'm playing at 8 o'clock, I will finish eating by 5:30, and then I will eat after the show. I don't like the feeling of being full before the gig. I like to be like hungry before the show, and then I can like perform with all the energy I have, and then just like relax after that and eat something. So yeah. Oh, that's a busy day. Thank you, Apratim. I would love it too. I just wish people would watch more, but you know, it's the short attention span these days. I have already been to Sorosai. Again, I'm not a big fan of Indian food, so I don't really enjoy it much, especially because it's spicy in all the restaurants. So I like Goan food when I make it, but not so much in restaurants. Unless it's like O Pedro, which is like a take on Goan food. It's not actually like super authentic and stuff. Yeah. So That's why you see like very like I don't review that many Indian restaurants. I absolutely like other than chole bhature and dosa, like you would never see me do Malwani food or all these other like Indian cuisines, different Indian cuisines, like because they're just generally too spicy for me. Just curious, do you listen to Death Grips? No, I have not heard Death Grips. Are they any good? They worth checking out. Hey, wow, we got 15 people on the live stream. Horns up, everyone. Welcome. I just finished eating two Shiv Sagar idlis with 6-month-old Shiv Sagar chutney from the freezer. Also, some pork keema, which still have a little left. And I put butter on my idlis. Oh, yeah, because butter makes everything better. So, we're celebrating 20,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you all for the support. I greatly appreciate it. I will give them a listen. Death Grips. Sounds riveting. Planning to try the tiramisu from Mami. Yes, but that will be in the home chef category because as of now they are not on Swiggy or Zomato. They are not a restaurant, so they will fall under the cloud kitchen, home chef, non-restaurant category. Is it expensive to try cafes in Bandra or like it's in the US? So I've never been to the US, but look, expensive is pretty much dependent on your income and your sort of idea of what is expensive. Like for most college kids, maybe the food I eat is expensive, but I also spend money only on food. You know, when I was 22, I would not be able to afford half the cafes that I go to now. But now that I'm 42 and I've had a decent job now for like a while, so and I have no kids, I have no other expenses other than my rent and my utilities. Um, like maybe music is the other expensive hobby. So I don't spend on clothes, I don't spend on watches, shoes, and lots of fancy electronics and things like that. So food, music, more or less that's all I spend on. So for me, most of the cafes are fine. Like I've gotten used to the price point, but again, depending on you, you may or may not find it expensive. Any affordable date ideas in Mumbai? Arnav, given that I am not a student and I haven't been on a cheap date in ages, and I know nothing about dating in 2025, and all I see on threads are horror stories of dating. I don't know. I guess you could go for some street food, maybe. That would be an interesting date. Perhaps you could go to like Carter Road for a walk and then visit the street food stalls over there and have some food there. I don't know about the pricing. You know, if you could pick one city to visit in the US, which would it be? I would I would want to go to Austin, Texas, mainly for Franklin's barbecue. But then I also do want to go to New York for all the amazing food over there. So it's a bit of a tough call between New York and Austin, Texas. But I would say probably I would pick New York because everything else there would I would get everything else there. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Would I be making an appearance at Antisocial tonight? Yes, most likely I would. Hello, Zeke. Hello. Hello, Nitin S. Brother, love your vids. Quick question. Can you elaborate a bit on why you don't believe in God and what led you to atheism? Yeah, sure, man. When I was 12 years old, I kind of realized that God was a scam. Religion was an even bigger scam because God always needs money. God always makes undeserving people suffer. He makes people who deserve to suffer very lucky in life. Um, there are too many discrepancies in the idea of God. God is created in man's image. Like God, if you read all the literature, all the holy books, God as a being is flawed. That itself is a red flag. The fact that there are multiple religions, each claiming their God is the correct God, huge red flag. Like the fact that that is that that alone is not enough to make people question, makes me wonder why most people are not like intelligent enough to decipher that. Like the the idea that there are all these, these are all oh, God has control over everything, and if you don't believe in God you will go to hell and you will go to heaven, or it just makes no sense. And like I might as well believe in Santa Claus and the tooth fairy. Like it's the the burden of proof always lies on the believer. Tomorrow if I tell you our God is a goat that lives on the moon and is covered in spaghetti, how dare you tell me my God is not real? So for me, I immediately, like as a 12-year-old, I could just see all the fallacies and all the flaws in the concept of God. And I would say to some extent, you know um, just reading up more, listening to metal music also kind of helped me sort of understand a lot more. And then I sort of went like read up on Satanism, and I found that to be a very fascinating concept. Of course, I'm not a Satanist because at least from the point of view of God versus Satan type thing, because if you ask me, God is the most evil of them all, because God allows great atrocities to be committed. And yeah, it's just the more and more I saw religion and religious, the effect of religion in the world, you know I just began to hate it and despise it more and more and more. So yeah. Hello, hello. What's the best tiramisu currently in tiramisu was? I think Motodo Pizzeria has got a 9 so far, so that's great. And we've got Toast the Pasta Bar 8.5 from me, so those are the top two, I would say. You know, I'll have to go and check all the scores, but we will do that once we are done with the remaining tiramisu spots. I think maybe another 6 or 7 more at best. I think, and then we'll wrap it up there and get on to the home bakers and the home cooks and all that. Should be fun. No problem, Nitin. You know, happy to share my reasoning. Roselle leaves. Eating them for the first time. Sour taste. Yummy. How many of you have ever eaten roselle leaves? What are my top three rock bands? Oh, I definitely think Aerosmith would be one of my top rock bands. Um, Guns N' Roses, just from a musical standpoint. Name some rock bands. I'm drawing. Maybe Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi. So Bon Jovi, Aerosmith. Um, yeah, maybe Guns N' Roses, I guess. What are the pink spots on my plate? Oh, this is just the leftover gravy. I'll move it. It's not very appealing. Or do you mean the edge of the plate? That's the design. It's pink. It's a design, it's a flower. It's a flower, two flowers. Let me show you a clean plate. So let's see. It's two flowers. Which Bandra cafe is best? Very honestly, I would say Bougie in terms of consistency, and also Mag Street Cafe. What is Serial Eaters? I'm glad you asked. Okay. So, the Serial Eaters is a food club which anyone can join. Go to my Instagram, click the link in my bio. It's a WhatsApp group, and I organize meetups. And if you are free and interested, you can sign up and come for them. And you get to meet new people, try different food, and we have a couple of different kinds of meetups. So, some are a la carte, which is where you come and you pay for what you order. Then we have curated meetups where I will make a 6 or 7 or an 8 or 9 or 10 course menu from the existing menu of a restaurant, and you will buy a ticket for the event, which will include the food which you share with 4 people, and drinks are a la carte. You can order if you want or not. Best burger spot in Best Bandra burger spot? Veronica's for their smash burger in over 500 rupee category, and Good Flippin for their under 500 rupee burger in that category. Those are my personal picks. Also, I do quite like Jimmy's smash burger as well, and even the Lewis burger. They won this year. So Lewis Burger one burger was in the under 500 category this year, but they don't have a restaurant. So if you're ordering at home, Lewis Burger you can try as well. Sleep Token, love them. Great band, super catchy songs. One of my new favorite bands. Like hands down, incredible band. I've been listening to a lot of Sleep Token. Best fried chicken you've had in Mumbai? The ones I've made at home, unfortunately. Jimmy is a good friend of mine, super sweet chap. He sings for a heavy metal band called Zignima, and I've known him for years. I've recorded his singing in my studio. So, yeah, Jimmy is very good, very consistent, super happy for his success, and more power to Jimmy's. I'm breathing okay now. The food is going down slowly. I guess I could finish this keema. Have I tried emu? Yes, I have, but I've had it as a burger, not as a steak. Yeah. I'm talking about Jimmy's Burger only. Jimmy from Jimmy's Burger. He is my friend. I'm very happy. I'm glad you like his burgers. Best cheesecake in Mumbai. Uh, I don't eat that much cheesecake. I'm trying to think. Native had a very good cheesecake the last time I went there. I mean, just Daniel Patisserie. I like his cheesecake. Even Love 15 wasn't bad last time I ate it. I think they had sent me a Biscoff cheesecake. It was quite bad. Ooh, funny question, but what would be five foods you would like to try before dying? I'm trying to think of foods that I have never eaten that I would like to try. Um, I would probably like to try. Wait, let me sit up a little bit. This is okay. So I'd probably like to try. I'd like to try fresh truffles, like straight out of the ground. I'd like to try that. Um, I would like to try a kangaroo steak, definitely. Um, Probably some Ethiopian food because I've never had that. Like good, I've never been able to taste Ethiopian food. I would love to try that. Um, I'm trying to think, yeah, what kind of foods that I've not tried? Because I've tried everything from like Wagyu A5 to maybe one of Guga's crazy steak experiments. Like maybe that olive Wagyu. I'd like to try that. Um, Probably like goose. Yes. High on my priority list is goose. I want to try goose. Yes, we'll go to Hong Kong, Dipti. It's giving me the look. Yeah, so this is the Headbanger Eats merchandise. Why is metal not popular in India? Oh, that's a long loaded question, man. So, one thing to understand is because metal music is largely listened to by people who are well to do financially, like to some extent. And also because it is quite extreme, it is often a phase for most kids and they grow out of it. So it just kind of doesn't grow because people, when they have the disposable income and have money to spend, they sort of move away from the music. So in a nutshell, that's like a quick summary of it, but hopefully in 20, 30, 40, 50 years maybe things will change, who knows. So yeah. Okay, I am going to, because this is bothering me now, just sitting here, this keema. I'm going to finish it with some rice. Some rice here. Jeera rice from Shiv Sagar. Let's take 1 spoon. Let's take 2 spoons. Should be enough. And now I will mix the keema and the rice. And you got keema rice. You can eat it slowly. Do I prefer octopus or squid? I think octopus, when done really well. Octopus. That's really good. So yeah, I hope I answered that question. I mean, I'm just gonna eat quietly. But you know what? Let me know if I should. Oh, this is rice with keema. Pork keema, which I made with roselle leaves. Have you tried Global Fusion Bandrawala? Years ago, and no thank you. Global Fusion is it's all budget food. Like I can't do that. Ooh, bison, bison and yak, emu not so much. But look, honestly, the only reason I get crabby about that is because I just want people to have the education. Because, like, bloggers will be like, this is the best burger in Bombay. And they'll show a chicken burger. They'll be like, this is the best burger place, Sahil. You got to try it. And I go look at the menu or go to the restaurant. It's like, there's no beef there. Like, what are you doing? So it's just the education. Like, after that, I don't care. Chicken burger, beef burger, mutton burger, emu burger is fine. Hello. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, you will get notifications. Guys, turn on notifications, hit that bell icon, and all that. Honestly, I don't do many lives on YouTube, but I'll start doing them now. Maybe we can do live reviews. So, let me know if you think that's a good idea. We can do some live food reviews. Maybe even from a restaurant. Who knows? So I want to finish Steak Wars, Tiramisu Wars, and then I want to start Chole Bhature Wars Season 2. Burger Wars this year will happen again. And there are a whole bunch of new restaurants that I want to try and review. So a lot of content coming up. If there's any particular food you want me to try, let me know. I do want to do a roast chicken wars as well and a Peking duck wars. That's going to be insane. Oh, yum. Yak, yak burgers in Sikkim. I should definitely try if I'm ever there. Nice. Finally, it's over, guys. And we are done. What is this dog barking at? Okay, it's already 2:30, guys. It's time for me to now get out of the house and go and record some music. But hope you enjoyed the live stream, and I can't wait to do another one, and I'll hopefully do a live review next time of some food. You guys let me know. Make sure you smash the like button on this video if you can find it. I recommend some metal. Ayush, yeah, but what I mean is like English music is consumed by people who understand English, speak English. So, in that sense, I'm not saying that everyone who's financially well off will like metal. I'm just saying that if you see the profile of people who listen to metal, there's a certain economic sort of level they're at. That's all I mean. It's a minority because metal is an abrasive sound and it is very extreme. So, it will take a while. And you live in a country where Bollywood is like the most famous thing, and so yeah. All right, guys, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.